Capital for a tri-state police chief. Middletown's Rodney Muterspaw attended the State of the Union address in Washington as a guest of Congressman Warren Davidson, and he joins us now to tell us all about it. Good morning, Chief. How you holding up after a late night?
I'm doing good, but can we go back to that Valentine's Day cocktail story first? I don't want to miss it.
Lomax is going to be making some cocktails here in just a second, so you just make sure and flip back over. Oh, they'll be special, Chief. I promise you. I promise you. So, putting politics aside for just a second, talk about just what it was like to be there, to be in that place when the State of the Union is happening.
Man, it was surreal. I mean, it was a life highlight for me. I mean, just sitting there with the president, Supreme Court judges, Senate and Congress was just amazing. I mean, it was something you can't really describe unless you're there, but it was something else. I'll never forget it.
And you had the opportunity not only to be in the room for the State of the Union, but you got to attend a couple of, I guess, gatherings before and after the speech, too, it sounds like?
Yeah, at the Library of Congress, got to go to a reception there and one at the Capitol, and it was really just to sit there and drink and eat with people from all over the country, military heroes, generals, congressmen. It was just really amazing. We actually discussed a lot of issues in Ohio about human trafficking and some other things that need addressed, so it was productive as well.
Did you get an opportunity to get a sense for this divide? We always talk about the political divide, the divide in our country, or were you in places where people seemed like they were getting along?
Well, the receptions were kind of, it was more getting along, but there was definitely a divide there. But, you know, I try to keep it positive, always do. And there's going to be, you know, detractors no matter what. But I think for the most part, everybody had a good time. I mean, I talked to Republicans, Democrats, liberals, and conservatives, and I think everybody's excited to be there and excited for some of the things that were talked about. What
did you think about what the president had to say last night?
I thought he did really well. I mean, I really did. I mean, I think he was pretty. Some of the words he had will stay with me for a while on some of the changes, especially dealing with ICE and human trafficking and things like that. I mean, as a law enforcement officer, that's something that I was glad to hear him talking about.
Was there anything else you'll take away other than some of the words of the president, I guess, and the experience itself, and any moment that really sticks out to you that you had maybe with a politician or a general that you met, something you'll just reflect on years from now?
I'd say the coolest thing was Buzz Aldrin. I mean, from the moon. I mean, it was just to see him there and just stand next to him, and that really just, for some reason, that really was exciting for me as somebody that follows that kind of stuff. So just to see him there and to be in the same room with him was incredible. It was just too much really to talk about one thing, to be honest.
Well, Chief, I know it was a very, very late night for you, and we appreciate you taking a little bit of time with us this morning. Look forward, I know, to your tweets, where I know you'll probably be mentioning more about your experience there. I always enjoy you on Twitter as well.
I'm on it, Bob.
All right, Chief, take care.